The very basis for the pro-life principle is that from the moment of fertilization, a new human being exists and has the same right to life as a 5-year-old or a 50-year-old. Unfortunately, one of the biggest problems with the pro-life movement is that so many pro-lifers don't appear to actually believe that. For me, this was reinforced at a speech I was giving recently when someone came up to me and said that he was a lifelong pro-lifer but was working for one of the pro-choice candidates in the presidential race. His rationale was that there are other issues we also need to be concerned about, issues like the economy and the war on terrorism. So I asked him to imagine that instead of the unborn, it was his life, or the life of someone he cared about, that his candidate was saying it should be legal to snuff out. In that case, would he still be saying there are other issues we need to consider, or does that standard only apply in the case of the unborn child? He never responded, but simply walked away after making it clear that his mind had not changed. He was voting pro-abort this time around. The sad part is, I'm seeing more and more evidence that this guy is not alone. It seems that a significant number of the people in this country who claim to be pro-life are only pro-life in the theoretical sense. As a practical matter, when economic agendas and self-interest collide with the pro-life principle, it is the pro-life principle they will abandon. Look, there have always been internal disagreements within the pro-life movement, and there always will be. It's human nature. Some of these conflicts have been petty, and others have involved matters of legitimate substance. But in either case, I think we would all like to see even those people with whom we have disagreements as people of integrity. But when people say they are pro-life but could support a baby killer, they can no longer be viewed in that light. They have made it clear that when push comes to shove, for the right 30 pieces of silver, they will drop the unborn in the grease. The bottom line is, for people who are truly pro-life, a candidate's position on abortion is all they need to know. If he or she is wrong on that issue, they cannot be right enough on every other issue to make up for it. Simply put, candidates who support the legalized extermination of helpless children are not morally qualified to serve in any public office. And those who help put them there have no legitimate right to call themselves pro-life.